Welcome back, everybody. This is the second to last lesson in the unit. We're done with the new material. Now we're just trying to figure out how to sort through our answers and make sense of everything. We're going to layer in one little bit, but the algebra actually is very easy. Hopefully, this will be a quick lesson for you. So let's back up just a little bit. How does the equation in factored form relate to the parabola, relate to the graph? Well, if you look at the numbers, it gives the x-intercepts, although you need to remember to change the sign. Okay, so here we have a -7, and it's a +7 in the equation. Here we have a -2, and it's a +2 in the equation. So it's the same numbers. There's no math involved. We just got to change the signs. Now, we just nicely demonstrated what we did. There's a little trick that we've been doing, but we have no idea why it works. And I promised you that I would teach you how it happens. Today is the day. So, same equation. If we choose our x value, so y equals 0. If we're looking at our x-intercepts, y equals 0. So we're going to turn around and substitute that into the equation. So from here, believe it or not, you actually have the algebra skills to solve this. It's just that you've never approached this question in this manner. Big rule in algebra. Whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. So since there's a 0 here, it gives us options. We can divide both sides by x plus 7, or divide both sides by x plus 2. And the reason this is important, that crosses out, right? They cancel out. 0 divided by anything is still 0, which means we're left with x plus 2. Your algebra skills are already in place, which means x equals -2. Hey, we could have figured that out using our trick, but there is a reason I'm showing it to you, and we will get into it tomorrow. These cancel out. Okay, so now we're on board. Hopefully, that's why the trick works. More on it tomorrow. There is a handout if you haven't already printed it up. Otherwise, you're welcome to do it off this screen. There's only one question, and this is it. We'll sit and work through it. A computer company models the profit on its latest video game using the relation p equals -x² plus 11x minus 28, where x is the number of games produced in hundreds of thousands, and p is the profit in millions of dollars. So do keep in mind the units. What are the break-even points for the company? What are the maximum profit that the company can earn? So the big question becomes, we know it's a parabola. But do we need the vertex or the x-intercepts? Well, the break-even points is when the profit equals 0. So it must be the intercepts that we need, which means we got to factor this puppy. We don't like negative signs. We could do it with the negative sign there, but we don't want to. Okay, so life is good. We got to remember, really shouldn't have my therefore statement there. Um, oops. And for a company, that's really important, okay? The break even point is where they don't make money, but they don't lose money either, okay? Now, no company is in business to make no money, but it does give them an idea that if for whatever reason they want to make, everybody thinks you sell more games, you make more games that you're going to make more money, and that's not true. In this model, and this applies for a lot of companies, if they were to sell, say, 800,000 games, they would actually lose money. Okay. So somewhere between 400,000 and 700,000 is the sweet spot for them to actually turn a profit. That is important for the company to know. What is the maximum? As soon as you see the word maximum, we're looking for the vertex. Okay. No muss, no fuss, vertex. Now, from the previous question, we know that the x-intercepts are 4 and 7, so we're just going to use them. And I'm going to cheat a little bit because I got the answers written up. I don't want to pull out a calculator. Now, 2.25 seems like a small amount of money to earn, but remember, it's profit in millions of dollars. Dollars. I don't know about you. I'd be okay with having a profit of $2.25 million. Okay. But that is the key thing right here is you got to decide, is it a parabola? And let's face it, every question that I'm going to give you in this chapter is going to be a parabola. But am I looking for the vertex or the intercepts? And if you're not familiar with the terminology, the easiest thing to do is look, am I looking for the maximum or minimum? If it's a max or min, I'm looking for the vertex. If it's not a max or a minimum, I'm looking for an intercept. It's not the best way to think of it, but it'll do. Now, your homework this time is on the intercept or is on the handout. So go back into the forums, make sure to print it up or at least work off the sheets, and good luck.